SportsCenter. It's Jay and Dan. I didn't bring any papers.
We have no scripts, so how do we know what to say?
I remembered everything.
Oh, good.
We're thrilled to bring you this very special edition of SportsCenter as we help kick off the 2013 Pedal for Hope. This team is entering their 9th season in the Canadian Cancer Society Fundraising League.
What? I'm amazed. You're very good.
I know.
Here's what I remember. The powerhouse team made up of police officers from Peterborough Lakefield Police Service, the Ontario Provincial Police, and the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and one team member who we're all too familiar with.
Yeah, every time we do a top 10 about the NHL playoffs, this guy's in it.
John Drewser?
Yeah.
The legend?
Yeah.
He scored like 29 goals in 10 games.
It was actually 14 goals in 15 games for the Capitals in 89-90. But yeah, Drewser.
Right.
He's moved from the NHL to the CCS Fundraising League.
You know what? I sometimes exaggerate because I just love the Drewser so much.
That's awesome.
I tend to inflate his stats. You know what, Dan? They've dominated the league, by the way, specifically in the Pediatric Cancer Research Division. Last year's team racked up $375,000.
What?
Yeah, that's right. $375,000. That brings their team's 8-year total to $1.75 million.
Oh.
You just digest that.
They're almost at $2 million.
You just think about that for a second.
They're currently ranked number 1 in Canada for raising pediatric cancer research dollars for the CCS League.
And Dan, the best part about this team is the passion to be the best. These guys have full-time careers, keeping us safe every day. On top of that, they spend their free time tearing up the fundraising league.
Last year's season was incredible, so why don't we see your team in action? Look at this team ride in complete unison. Legs burning, shoulders aching. They still managed to keep it going, though.
Nice transition by Smitty moving over and Mojo taking the lead. That's how you keep the team strong and the legs fresh. You got to have quick line changes.
That's how you keep your stars protected right there. Great job, Ricky and Ian. Way to go.
Drewser's doing a great job keeping his form while the other riders fall behind in a perfect echelon.
I don't think they fell behind. I think they're falling in behind.
Oh, falling in behind, right. I meant that, like fall behind in.
Team heading through town. Nice blocking there by Ricky Allen and the RCMP. The best part of the ride is seeing the students lined up at the schools. Just awesome. Look at that enthusiasm.
All that ice cream and no spoons. What were they thinking?
Teamwork. Now that's how you dominate the league right there.
Look at these kids dance. They are pumped.
You know, Jay, this team has one of the top leaders in the league with their current captain, but they've now added one more leader who will no doubt lift this team to new levels. In fact, a high school in Oshawa, where I live now, just got named after her. She's an Olympic legend, competing in both the Summer and Winter Olympics.
That's right. Clara Hughes is one of only 5 people in the world to have podium finishes in the winter and summer versions of the Olympic Games. She's won a total of 6 medals. Just the mere fact she's keeping an eye on this team from the sidelines is enough to keep this team motivated and propel them to new heights.
We now go live via satellite to Liberia and meet up with Clara Hughes, who has a very special message.
Hey guys, I want to give you a big shout out for the Pedal for Hope 2013. I am with all of my friends here in Liberia, of all places. We're in the middle of a rubber plantation, and I just wanted to say hi. I wanted to wish you luck. I wish I could be there for the ride. Unfortunately, you came to me too late, so I can't be there, but I am with you in spirit. And all of these kids, I think they wish they were there too. You guys are doing amazing work. This guy wants to be there. You guys are doing amazing work, and I just want to say that as much as I'm here with Right to Play, we're making a difference in these kids' lives. You're making a big difference in the lives of kids in your backyard, and way to go. You want to say hi? Hi! Hi! Good luck, guys.
Dan, if this team wasn't strong enough, dominating the CCS Fundraising League for the past 8 seasons, they've now gone out and acquired one of the best in cancer research circuit. Dr. Mabbitt has been in the game for a while, but this year as an unsigned free agent, the Pedal for Hope team picked him up and signed him to a 2-year contract.
2-year deal?
That's right.
It's incredible news.
Yeah.
It could be just what the team needs heading into the 2013 and 2014 seasons. The doc has got expertise, passion, genuine love for the fundraising game. There is no doubt that the acquisition of this star is going to keep the team headed, I think, in the right direction.
All right, let's again dial up the satellite, and this time head down to the Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto, where our special TSN field correspondent, Grant Eastwood, is with the team's newest member, Dr. Don Mabbutt.
This here is Dr. Mabbutt. He's one of the scientists here at the hospital, and he does amazing work for the Canadian Cancer Society. Dr. Mabbutt, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Can you explain to us a little bit about the research and the work you do here at Sick Kids Hospital?
Sure. I work with children who have brain cancer. And the story that I'll tell is a good news, bad news, good news story. The good news is that most kids who have brain cancer actually are cured now. We are able to help them get over their disease and live a long life. The bad news is that, unfortunately, many of the treatments that we give them can lead to damage in their brains. And they can have learning problems, they can have problems remembering things, and have problems at school. For the longest time, we thought, we can't really help the brain heal. There's nothing that we can do to make the brain better after it's been damaged. The good news, again, is that now more recently we're starting to see that the brain actually can be fixed. We can help it get better. There's many things we can do, but a very cool thing that we can do is have people do exercise, have people get more fit. It turns out that exercise helps to make your brain better. So what I'm doing is I have a program called Fit Kids, which is essentially gym class for kids who have survived brain cancer. They come out to a school in the community 3 times a week, and it's basically gym class where they do games, they play basketball, they play floor hockey, and by doing all of that, we actually help their brains get better as well as their bodies get better. It's all very exciting that we think we're finally at a place where we can help kids get better after they have had damage from the life-saving treatment that they've had.
Well, that's amazing stuff. Not only is physical exercise great for cancer patients, but it's also good for kids. Just like we talked about in our skit, 60 minutes of exercise a day is great for kids. And we can see here with Dr. Mabbutt that it's also great for cancer patients. So that's wonderful stuff. Now that I have you here, and the kids know about your grant and all the excellent work you do, is there anything you want to tell the kids back at home?
So the big thing I want to say is it takes a big team to do all the work we do. And I always say to whoever I talk to, you are part of that team. The people out there, the kids out there raising the money, shaving their heads, getting pledges, Pedal for Hope, the officers who ride the bikes, Canadian Cancer Society are all part of that team that's making a difference for kids with cancer and allowing me to do the work that I want to do to help them. So I want to say a big thank you to everybody, to Canadian Cancer Society, to Pedal for Hope, and to everybody listening today. Thank you very much.
That's awesome. And I think we want to say, too, thank you, Dr. Mabbutt, for the excellent work and your team have done. And it's good to hear that now we're part of your team as well. So let's throw it back to Dan and Jay at the TSN studio.
As dominating as this team is in the CCS Fundraising League and as incredible as the team members are, there are many other members of the team who make this team succeed. You get trainers, equipment managers, coaching staff, but most importantly, you have the fans behind the team. We have a fan who would like to say a few words about the team. She is so passionate about. So let's take a look at the message that they sent.
Hey guys, my name's Courtney, and I'm here to tell you why I'm the Pedal for Hope's biggest fan. I mean, they are absolutely amazing. They ride for such a great cause. They've been doing it for 8 years, and I've been a fan the entire time. I mean, they're the best in their league. They have the best riders. My personal favorite just so happens to be Mr. John Druce, who's also my dad, who started right here in Peterborough at this very arena. And he and I are both super passionate about this cause because I, too, am a cancer survivor. So it means the world to both of us. But I love all the riders because they're all great.
Whether you're shaving your head, cutting your ponytail, dyeing your hair a wacky color for the team, or simply raising money because cancer has affected you in some way, you are the driving force behind the success of this team, and every member of the team wishes to thank you for all you do for Pedal for Hope.
From the Sports Center desk, we want to thank you for everything you do to help the lives of children living with cancer.